What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger, my friends, for the people. Y'all know the vibes by now. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So with the first weekend of WNBA action in the books, I wanted to take some time to highlight some rookies, rank their performances as the new blood, new kids, new talent in the WNBA, man. And I tell you what, two rookies are definitely standing out among the bunch, man. And they're on the same team, which is scary. The Washington Mystics hit 2 home runs with Kiki Iriafen as well as Sonia Citron. Both of them averaging double digits in scoring. Now, Kiki Iriafen coming off of a double-double, man. I felt like, honestly, her game would translate really well to the WNBA just because of her polished scoring ability. Like, she can shoot the three. She can put it on the floor. She's an elite mid-range shooter. She can play back to the basket. She can hit the fadeaway. She's got great footwork, soft hands, nice touch around the cup. And she's playing very efficient basketball. Like, she absolutely looks like she belongs. And the crazy thing is they're 2-0 right now, man. Like, the Mystics are handling business. And they're doing it as a team. But Kiki Iriafen, man, I'm not shocked. I can't say that I'm shocked because I just think she has a pro-ready game and she looks like she belongs, bro. Like, she looks like a dang 5-10 year vet out there. She's averaging 15.5 points, 9 rebounds, and an assist. She's scoring it at a high percentage from the field, and she's just picking her spots, man, staying aggressive, taking what the defense gives her, and I think, too, man, just the patience and the poise that she has shown so far in her first 2 games cannot be overlooked. Like, just 21 years old and already looking like one of the most polished posts, not only on her team, man, but in her age group, period. And I just love the way that she's approaching the game. Super confident and just really looks like she belongs, man. And I think, too, they're going to continue to get her touches. She's playing big minutes. She's proven that she's going to be a reliable starter for this group and a franchise cornerstone. But then on top of that, you got the 4th pick. Then the 3rd pick, you hit 2 back-to-back home runs with Sonia Citron, who had a reputation of being one of the best 3-and-D players in this class, period. And she's got great height, 6'1", long arms, can defend multiple positions. But we got to talk about her shot-making ability and what she's been able to do to create offense, averaging 17 points per game, 1.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1 steal. Still getting it done on the defensive side of the basketball, too, chasing around other wing players. But she is shooting the basketball at a very high rate right now. And it's not just catch and shoots and three-point shots. She's definitely knocking down threes. But on top of that, man, just her ability to attack the cup, get into the rim, use her length to elevate and finish at the cup. I've just been impressed with her ability to create separation so far. She's good coming off a screen. She's good with the pick and roll. She's good in isolation situations. And she's another player that just looks extremely confident and comfortable out there. Averaging 17 in your first 2 games, bro. I'm just saying, man. Like, we'll get to Paige Bueckers, but these 2 rookies right now are really leading the pack for the WNBA. And I thought Sonia Citron, honestly, she has a pro-ready game too. Like, I knew for a fact that she would translate and be extremely efficient because she doesn't absolutely have to dominate the basketball to score. And that's the thing about her. Like, she can catch it, shoot off the dribble. She can get to it. She moves well off ball. Like, she's not one of those players that's going to get caught ball watching if she doesn't have the basketball, man. And I think that she's in a perfect system where they're letting her really operate, play through mistakes, and build that confidence. And she's proven that she is a really good shot maker in the league. So salute to her, man. At number 3, going Paige Bueckers, number 1 overall draft pick. Now, she's only played 1 game. This could absolutely change after their game tonight. She's only played 1 game. She's averaging 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. And that game against the Minnesota Lynx, like, you're playing against one team that was in the WNBA finals, like the runner-up in the league. So, Nafisa Collier, Courtney Williams in the bunch, like, nothing is coming easy. They've been one of the best defensive teams in the entire league for several years. But Paige There were moments where she was absolutely fighting for her life. There were moments where she absolutely looked like a rookie. She hasn't looked as comfortable as Iriafen or Sonia Citron, but this is just the beginning of her journey. I'm not judging Paige Bueckers' career off of one game, but we do have her slotted at third. I think she will continue. Like, we saw some shots she made. Like, she looks like a pro out there. She can get to her spot. She can get in the lane. She's getting paint touches. She's a big guard at 6 foot. She's got the floater. She can take contact. And I think she's just going to get better adept at running the show for this team. I expect them assists to go up. I expect her to get more comfortable and really hone in on this offense and get things going. She's got some super talented pieces beside her. And, I just think that she's obviously just scratching the surface. But I will say she showed some highlights. It wasn't all good, but her ability to create shots, her ability to get into the paint, her ability to catch and shoot, her ability to read defenses and be super efficient with every dribble, no wasted movements, I think will absolutely serve her well. At the 4 spot, gotta go with Paopao, South Carolina's own. Man, when you talk about a stat sheet stuff, for her starting at the point guard position for the Atlanta Dream, I think is super special, man, because this was a position where she played some point guard at SC, but was off ball too, man. So she definitely is a combo guard, but 7 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds and 4 assists, man, leading the rookies right now with 4 assists per game. I think she has looked extremely confident, man. She got the shout out from Trey Young. She battled Caitlin Clark in the preseason. Coach Don Staley is taking notice, knowing that she belongs. I think she's had a way quicker adaptation to the pro game than a lot of people were expecting. Now, the skill set was there. She can shoot the basketball. She can get to the cup. She can finish with either hand. She's really good at reading defenses. And I thought her assist would be honestly, I'm not surprised by the assist. That's one thing. I felt like she would be a really good guard in the league just because of her ability to score it. But I thought her playmaking would be on full display as well with this talent. Like, they got some talent on Atlanta, man. They're definitely better than last year. So I thought, she would have an ability to rack up some assists. And I think her playmaking has been on full display, and she's filling a void that the Atlanta Dream needed at that point guard spot. Some people were like, not knowing that she would make the roster. Not only did she make the roster, but she is starting for this group. So salute to her. We got Hailey Van Lith. 4 points per game. She got 4 points in 4 minutes with the Sky. Now, they only have played one game. They got their doors blown off by the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Leah Boston, and the gang ran through there. But I think Hailey Van Lith is a player that has improved almost every year. We had a bad taste in our mouth during her time at LSU. She went to TCU and completely restored her draft stock. I think when she was coming to LSU, she was a potential first-round pick. She fell out of draft consideration completely at LSU, then went to TCU, won Player of the Year in her conference, won Newcomer of the Year, led her team to regular season and tournament titles, got them into the Elite Eight. There was a lot of really successful and success and growth that happened for Hailey Van Lith, and I think it was the best decision for her. She found herself on the WNBA roster. She's obviously a pro player. People were saying she wouldn't make the team, she wouldn't get drafted. There were a lot of haters on Hailey Van Lith, man. I'm not gonna hold you. And the fact of the matter is, I think that she really has proven that she's a pro. She made this roster, played solid in the preseason, and she's a valuable asset with her shooting, with her playmaking ability, being a backup point guard. I absolutely think she's going to provide a spark and be a key rotational piece for the Chicago Sky. She's a pro, man. Love her mid-range game. Love that she's a bully as a small guard, can finish through contact, can finish at the rim over the trees, has the ability to run the point guard position. We've seen her be a playmaker and a straight creator for others. Dominique Malonga, number 2 pick. Now, she's played very limited minutes. Man. She's averaging 2 points per game. She's averaging 2 points per game. She hasn't played much, though, man. She played 11 minutes her first game. I give her a lot of credit and grace because of the fact that she's 19 years old. She's coming from overseas. She's 19. She's a center. She's playing one of the most physical positions in the game. She's got some veterans that are starting over her. And she's got a team that isn't in rebuild mode. Like, they are trying to win now. I think she's still very raw, but she's athletic. She's got a good foundation to build on. The effort is there, high motor, but it's going to take her a while, man. I felt like she was a project. It's going to take her a while to adapt to the pro game. Again, she is 19 years old. So it's going to take time for her to develop and really just get comfortable with the physicality and continue to just become a complete player. She's still developing her game. And, in most drafts, she wouldn't have been the number 2 pick. And with that, there's a lot of expectations that are put on her, man. A lot of pressure. But I think the Seattle Storm are managing her well. They are easing her into these games. She's got some really good vets to learn from. And I think she will be just fine, man. The athletic, raw ability, the foundation is there, but it's going to take some time. And I don't want to feed too much into week 1. Like, there's a lot that's going to happen, and these rankings are going to be all over the place for the next few months as this season goes on. But we had to give y'all round 1 and get into the action. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. This is the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. And until next time, my people, we out.